Hey guys, happy Friday. I have been going up and down the stairs, getting everything ready for this video. Something I want to update you on, and it seems like something simple. And did I say happy Friday? Okay, I think I did. Something simple, but something has made a big impact on me is when I started doing my videos over here and I set up my lights and everything, everything I got new, I was bringing upstairs because I wanted to show it to you. And so in order to use those things, I was getting ready up here and kind of just sitting down over there at my vanity and getting ready. Well, a couple of things happened that were not so great. One, I found myself not using things enough times to really be able to tell if I liked it or to be able to report back to you. And I guess it's because there was just so many things right there in my face, and I don't know. I mean, I could probably, hone in on some, but I just found that to be true when I was over there. Another thing is, if you've ever watched me do my makeup in my bathroom, which is where I love to do my makeup, I always have from day one. I've always done my makeup in my bathroom, standing up over the sink. I love to wash my hands a lot. I put that paper towel down with the MAC brush cleaner so I can clean every brush after I use it. I have a lot of things that are just deep in me, habits that I have. But I was willing to get over all of those. But the one thing I could not get used to is, I like to go up close and do my makeup, and then I like to back up and look at the whole picture. Like I've told you before, that's why I like to go ahead and do my lips, go ahead and put my hair down as quick as possible so that I can see the whole picture. What I noticed many times, but one day it was really, really, really noticeable. I was doing my makeup over here and I was using that Natasha Denona bronze palette, and I thought I had created a masterpiece on my eyes. I just thought it looked beautiful when I'm looking in that mirror that's this big. I finished up, turned out all my lights, went and looked in my bathroom mirror, and it was, first of all, nothing. It looked like it looked like a no makeup day. And it was just not flattering. It was terrible. And that day is when I really, really noticed. And I think that's why even in my tutorials, you'll see me do my makeup and then I look at the monitor to see what you're seeing, because that's a further away picture. So all that to say, I'm doing my makeup back downstairs and loving it. So let's just go ahead and start off with this because I have it in here to return today. This is the Amazing Grace Jasmine shower. You know how they have this shampoo, bath, and shower gel. So I purchased this yesterday. I had already gotten the fragrance because the rep told me how much she loved it, but I kind of chickened out and I returned it. I did not even open it. I don't even think I took it out of the bag. I just thought, I'd rather have something else. Then I was there yesterday and another one of my friends that works there was helping me, and she said she loved this. So I got it and I used it last night. It does nothing for me, nothing. It is not that pretty to me. The whole time I was using it, I was so disappointed. So maybe I'm not a jasmine fragrance lover. And that's something else, with my Friday haul videos, I don't know how deep to get into other things. But, I told you I got that Jo Malone, I'm going to forget the name. Honey, is it some kind of nectar, honey, something. And I told you just how much I didn't like it. Well, another thing I had taken with me was that little Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Fragrance sample. Both of those had the same quality that I didn't like. So what I have done this week is I really kind of dug into the notes of fragrances and what notes what notes are aquatic, what notes are, like, for instance, violet gives things that lipstick, makeup-y smell. So what I did is I kind of did some investigating, and I think what I didn't like in the Joe Malone nectar and honey something something. I should know that by now, but I've been looking at so many fragrances. I think it is the cassis. The cassis. And then, so the next thing I did is I went over and looked at Juliet Has a Gun, and I think there's some ambergris or something in that one. Both of those are notes that can be animalic, and I did not realize in the beginning, before we quit harming animals for our beauty and everything, that so many fragrance notes actually come from, or used to come from, animals, like musk and a lot of these different notes, and that is what animalic. And ambergris, I believe, actually comes from a whale, and so they make synthetic things that smell like this now, and they also use them even if they're a scent that's not exactly pretty. Sometimes if something's so sweet, sometimes they'll put something like that in there to counteract it. Well, I know some of you said that you loved that fragrance, and I loved it too when I smelled it. I just didn't like it on me. And that is because when you put something on your skin, it just interacts with your own body chemistry, your own body odor, your own whatever else you have put on that day. And you are sensitive to different things. We all like different things. I kind of relate it to food. And so I kind of got into the notes this week, and all of that to say, I'm wondering if jasmine is something that I like. So from now on, I'm going to pay attention, because it doesn't, like, this is just jasmine. So maybe jasmine in with something else I might like a little bit better. Okay, this is something, matter of fact, this is a brand new one I just got because I gave my other one to Brooke. But I kind of stumbled upon this whole line here. I've got some more over here I'm going to show you. Accidentally, because when the first Boom Boom cream came out, Brooke ruined it for me because she was head to toe Boom Boom cream, and it would almost like burn my nose. It was just, she overdid it so much that it kind of, anytime I saw anything like this, I didn't even pay attention to it. I didn't even care or anything. So what happened is I was in Sephora a long time ago, and there was a girl helping me, and when she walked away, she smelled so good. I was like, oh my God, who is that? And she said, well, it's probably me. Because she had walked up to the counter and she said she was wearing this. And I was just like, I don't know. I had never given much thought to body sprays. So I got it. Then I just put it in my bathroom, and I thought, well, you know, some days I'll spray it, you know, when I want to put it on. But what I started doing it is just spraying it just to smell good up here. And the kicker was when John came up here one day to talk to me, and he said, it smells good up here. Well, you know, John is very, very sensitive to fragrances, and that has always kind of dampened my love for fragrance because I have to be so careful. And I think I got into a little lull with fragrances when we moved because I didn't have them all sitting out, but I have been a fragrance girl from the beginning. If you are my age, you remember Love's Baby Soft, Exclamation. Remember the shampoo that had all the different fragrances in there? And then I can remember in high school when I would go on dates, using some of my mom's Giorgio perfume, and just then the 90s, that was when I really got into it with the New West and the Alfred song and all of that stuff. So I've always loved fragrance, but John's the type person that if you're in the car with him, he will start sneezing and coughing and just go on with it. You know what I mean? But we are not in the car that much together anymore because we eat at home so much more now. That was when, for one thing, it was when the kids were small, and it was when we were going out to eat like 4 times a week at least. So I feel like I have a little bit more playroom now. And when he said he loved this, that just kind of intrigued me. So I ended up going and I got the lotion that goes with it. This is the Coco Cabana cream. This scent, let me tell you about it first. It is coconut cream, toasted praline, creme de coco, and praline grill. So it is the hair and body fragrance mist. It is coconutty, beachy, but very smooth. Nothing pungent. it is, I don't know if anyone could be offended by this scent. It's not too juvenile. That's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to smell like candy or something. It is beautiful. So I got the lotion a while ago to go with it. And then this week I was looking at fragrances and I ended up getting this. I thought this Burberry Her, the original, had been around. I was almost going to be embarrassed to tell you I just tried this. But I looked it up and I think it just came out in 2018. And I hear people talk about this all the time. And I guess I was thinking like Burberry Brit. I've tried Burberry scents before and just didn't care for them. So I bought this and just used it. Let's see, did I use it yesterday or day before yesterday? This week I've been trying different scents. It is so good. If you have not smelled this, you have got to. It gives me butterflies. It is, first of all, I think it is very, very close to the Maison Francis, the Baccarat Rouge 540 that everybody loves so much. I did not realize how much it smelled like this until it really dried down. It lasts all day. It's definitely not as strong as that. I have this little one that Denise sent me, and I also have the Baccarat hair mist, which I really like. But that's something I have to wear in the winter, and that's something else. Oh God, I need to get out of these details, but that's something else you have to think about is I live in a humid climate. So there's so much to, take into consideration, but I want to kind of go down this path with you. Every video I do, I'm going to tell you what scent I'm wearing. I used to do that and you guys loved it and somehow I got out of it, I think when I moved. I want to tell you what scent I'm wearing, how I feel about it, have people complimented me, what type of projection does it have, and different things like that in case you want to try something too. To me, what fragrance is all about is the feeling that it gives you. There is just something about it. So going with that, I love that and I think you should try it. I feel really good. If you like the things that I like, I think you will like that. But if you are afraid that that is going to be a little bit too much for the summer, try this. I gave Brooke mine thinking I was just going to go get a big one. I love it so much and I forgot they only had the little ones in stock. But this is it's the same Sol de Janeiro brand. This is the Bella Flor Elasticream, enriched with retinol mimicking cacao oil and plant collagen. And the scent is, I don't know if it says it on here. It didn't come in a box, but it smells a lot like the Burberry Her. That's what the associate told me, and it does. It really does. You can put this lotion on the tops of your hands and smell it all day. Like if you just want a little something just for you. I haven't tried this like all over yet, but the first day I used it, I was scared, that I wouldn't like it that much. So I just took some off the cap and I put it on the back of this hand and this hand. All day I smelled it in the car because you don't realize, like your hands are going by your face. So I don't know, I'm sure if you wanted other people to smell it, you would put a little bit more on. Plus I think the lotion is a good quality. But if you want to just maybe smell it yourself and get that feeling, that really happy, pretty feeling, this is something you can just put a little bit on and it really, really smells good. Okay, 2 fragrances I got this week, and that's something I want to do is I want to get some beachy fragrances are my favorite. I think a lot of that has to do with where I live at the beach and my childhood. I think we all are drawn to those things like scents that we had at home. Like I hear people talk about lavender reminds them of when they were young, or their mom wore Chanel No. 5, or something like that. Well, a scent that is near and dear to my heart is copper tone, and that sounds funny, but the whole beach copper tone. My grandmother always used copper tone. It's the same thing if I use Crest toothpaste. At home, I don't think we used Crest, but my grandmother always got Crest. So anytime I used Crest toothpaste, I think of her because we would stay with her and use her stuff. And so that is, you know, it's going to be a heavy influence of summer, spring, and beachy scents. But what I also like is body type scents. But if you think about it, we all have our own scent. And it's our chemistry, and it's laundry detergent, it's shampoo, it's skincare, all of those things. And I love that. I love that, like when you smell someone and they just smell clean or good, and you don't think about what it is, being a perfume or something, you just know they smell good. Well, that is what these are like, and I've also gotten some other ones, but this I have already tried. I actually had to order this, but you should be able to buy it at Ulta. It is the new #1 de Chanel Le Rouge, and this is the Eau de Parfum Revitalizing Fragrance Mist. This is something you could use at night before you went to bed. This is something you can use right out of the shower. I haven't put anything on today because I wanted to spray this and just feel it and smell it with you. So it is a mist. And it smells, and I read this, and that's what made me order it. It smells just like Chanel skincare. Not like Chanel lipstick or fragrance or it doesn't even smell like their blushes. Ooh, it smells so good. It smells like their skincare. If you've ever used like their eye cream, or I'm trying to think exactly. Maybe even like their foundation, but it's just beautiful. But another thing I've always really loved, and I've probably told you this before, how much I love Moroccan oil. The scent of it, like when I use Moroccan oil products in my hair, even their dry shampoo, which is another great way to get a scent, by the way. I love it. It's so sexy to me, and I'm really not drawn to sexy fragrances because that's usually something like opium or, you know, these deep scents, but this is a sexy scent to me. So this is a fragrance mist for hair and body. Memorable and exotic, the signature Moroccan oil scent transports the senses. Experience it. Spray 8 to 10 inches away from hair and body as needed. Infused with a lightweight argan oil, vitamin E to hydrate and nourish. So this is something, I'm gonna just spray it anyway. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. This makes me think of, if you've ever tried the J.Lo Miami Heat, her fragrance, it is that, I just think of Miami and the sun and the heat and you know, that vibe of someone really happy and sexy, and it's amazing. So I love this. I've got their bar of soap in my shower still. I love it. So this was a safe bet for me, was the Moroccan oil. I went to Gap to get those green sweatpants, and they did not have any small left, but I did get this color. They're called blue online, but they're a periwinkle purple. These, you guys, you've seen me wear them 3 times now. I love them. I still love sweatpants in the summer. I think they look great with wedges and a tank top, and they're half off. They ended up being $26, and they're just really nice quality, very soft. They're like the kind that you have worn for years, and they're high-waisted, and there's no tie. So they're very clean and simple. Okay, I brought these up here because all week I've been trying my my foundations that I showed you from my Vegas haul. And so I have the Clé de Peau, and then there's the Givenchy, and what is the other one? Clé de Peau, Givenchy, and Gucci. Those are my favorites. These were my least favorites. The Tom Ford, I think, is beautiful, but it's not known, it's not meant to be a foundation that dries down or matte. It's shade and illuminate, soft radiance. She just told me you could powder it and make it last, which I did, but it still wasn't my favorite. I think I'm gonna let my mom try this and see if she likes it, because I think it might be perfect for her. And then I was kind of surprised by this. This is the Power Fabric. I've had this before. This I liked better than this, but above all are it would be Clé de Peau, and this isn't counting Estee Lauder Double Wear or Valentino or any of my other favorites, the Dior or anything like that, but this is out of that fresh batch. The best is the Clé de Peau. I love it so much. Then it would be the Givenchy and then the Gucci. Those have been my favorites. So I just kind of wanted to report back to you because I know I kind of dumped a lot of those on you at one time. I was just going to show you, it's on my nails. My nails, you know, I had to take off my acrylic nails when I had my dental surgery, which, by the way, I had my last appointment with them on Tuesday. It was my 7-week appointment on my 2 implants that I had, bone and tissue grafts, and they're perfect. He said that should last me forever. They were doing good. I can start wearing my Invisalign at night again. So that is just fabulous. And I wanted to share that with you because a lot of people have to have that done. So, but I had to take off my acrylic nails, and my nails were just so damaged that the damaged part is right at the very end. Well, what's happening is they're just like breaking off, breaking off, breaking off. I'm almost having to cut as much as I can to get that part off. So I grabbed some just fancy nail polishes at Walmart yesterday, and this one is so pretty. It's called Teenage Fever 360, and it's just a nice little glittery one, and they had a lot of pretty nail polishes there, so wanted to show you those. Okay, this is something that really surprised me, thrilled me, that I really loved this week, and I couldn't wait to show you, and that is the new Tarte Clay Play Volume 2. So if you saw my video where John found that big box of makeup in the garage, remember I showed you that palette like this, that is like a whole, you know, face palette. You have a bronzer, a blush, a highlight, and you have 3 different types of eye looks. I didn't know there was a new one until I had looked online, and so I went and got it. And first I was disappointed because it's so light. These pack a punch. This is what I have on my face today. This is my highlight, this is my blush, this is the only bronzer contour product at all, not even a face powder, no cream, just this bronzer and these eyeshadows. They are so good. If you look at it, there's a lot more pigment here. They're very soft, very pigmented, and I love it. This would be a great palette to have. I've got this color right here in my crease. It was the first time I had used it today, and it was just so pretty. It's gorgeous. It is so good. So if you want to get yourself a little treat this weekend, this would be great. Okay, this is something I ordered. Many of you had told me about these, and then I was watching, I can't remember, someone on YouTube, and they said they loved these, but it's the AOA lashes, and Scarlet are the ones that are most popular. All of these lashes for $5.80. I will say, I'm wearing these for the first time today, and I didn't put mascara on them, and I did put them right down to my lashes. They're very, very, very natural. If you are a demi-wispy lover, you will love these. I like them okay. My Jubilees. I love my Jubilee by Kiss because they're thick. And my lashes, because I already use Revitalash, are already pretty long. I want the thickness. But I do like these. And I did get the Alexis, which is a little bit more. So I'll try these next time. But how can you beat 6 pair for $5.80? So if you're someone that wears lashes a lot, you should try these. This, if you're in Ulta, the Batiste Dry Shampoo Volumizing. First time I used it, I thought, thank goodness I got a little one. It didn't feel any different than any other dry shampoo. Then later on that day, when I sprayed it this morning, even though my hair is clean, I washed it last night, it gives you that grip. I feel like it's almost lighter than dry shampoo. Maybe it's because it's just meant for volume. I don't know, but it says adds oomph to limp or lifeless hair, fresher, fuller, voluminous hair. #1 brand. Give it a try. I think I got this at Ulta. and you can get a small one, but I do think that it gives you that volume without the pure grittiness and dirty feeling. I really like it. I got the new Bare Minerals bronzer. I got the safest shade, which was Kiss of Pink, and I haven't used it yet, but I will. I've just been loving that palette so much. You know how when you get on something that you really like and you hate to go from it? Got some other shadows for that one and done shadow look. That may mean that wet look. It may mean the matte look, one and done. This is an Ulta matte cream eyeshadow. So those are some things that I want to play with. And then, oh my goodness, my lip combo. This is one of my all-time favorite lip combos. I haven't been wearing this. This is like one of my go-to summer glosses, lips with different lip liners. This is the City Beauty San Diego. So I messaged them this week and I was like, will you please tell me when San Diego is back in stock? Because I don't want to wear it if you can't get it. It is back in stock. And they are having a sculpting cream, buy one, get one sale. So I will leave that link down below. The sculpting cream is right up there to me with Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, Bobbi Brown Face Base, the Rodial Sculpting Cream. It's that one of those thick, nice creams that you can use at night or under your makeup. So I love the sculpting cream. I like it on my neck too. And I love the clear and this one are my all-time favorites. So this is what I have on with this lip liner. And I was thinking today, next time I go out near a KVD counter, I'm gonna get another one. It's just Lolita. It's one of their most popular, but I don't know about your KVD counters. Mine are looking sketchy. Like they're not going out of business, are they? I'm wondering because they haven't got anything new and they look empty and just like they could be phased out. So I want to get some backups of this because it is the perfect pink for me. I love it. So I wanted to tell you about that. This is something I'm not going to really show you today, but I wanted to tell you it's coming up. I was just curious. So I ordered a Nabla order, a whole set of Nabla products. This is the glass finish glow powder, some blushes, the bronzer, and an eye palette, and some lip liners from Nabla. Isn't that pretty? And I ordered this before I left, and I actually played with these. Talk about full coverage. This is the Zara makeup, the foundation. I got the concealer, and what is this? The packaging is so weird. Oh, this is the bronzer, and I just ordered 2 of the lipsticks, and they are kind of sheer lipsticks in bright colors for summer. So we're going to do some makeup looks with those soon. This is Victoria's Secret. I have not been in this store in a long time. Like, I know a year, if not more. So the reason I went in there is because I wanted to see their body sprays and I wanted to smell their fragrances, and I wanted to look at their bathing suits, which they had some really good bathing suits that looked like knockoffs of the bathing. I got a few Hunza G, so I will put those down below, but look at what they had. Victoria's Secret and Havaianas. Look at these flip-flops. And I took a picture that I'll put in here of the other print. It just wasn't me. It was a light blue. But these, I love that pink strap. I love that little sweet print. So, and the size I get for a size 8 is I get the 7-8. You have to get it. If you go to the 9-10, they're too big. So I got those. And then look at these, how pretty these are. The black with this floral pattern and the pink Havaiana. I was just so, look at that, VS Havaiana. I was so excited when I saw this. So those will look so good with our black, all my mini black dresses and all of that stuff. Okay, then I got, they had the 5 pair for whatever, however many dollars. And so I got some of the like seamless thongs And then my favorites are, like, I like to wear this style, like to bed. Look how pretty those are. If I hadn't seen these, I probably wouldn't have gotten any, but look at how pretty. Again, I always say this, it's about you and how you feel. Your husband, boyfriend, you might not have anybody that's ever going to see these, but if you put them on and you feel pretty, how you feel is so much more important than how you look. It is. It just is. And I have really, you know, really understood that lately. You might not like this that much, but I saw it and I didn't get it because I felt like it was too expensive, and then I went back. It comes in a bright coral color, a beautiful mint green. There are beach, like, bucket hats to match, and then this purple. Is this not the prettiest little tote? It's made of the prettiest terry cloth. It's so soft, and I just love it. I just love it. I felt like it was expensive. It was $32. I felt like this should be $24. You know what I mean? And that's not that much more, but I guess it just, I don't know. But I kept thinking about it, and I think, you know how Prada has done those totes in, I want one, but I don't want to spend the money because I just don't know if I'd use it. But it reminded me of that. So I really think you could easily use this as your bag, your day-to-day bag. Shopping, I know when you go out of town, it's nice to have a tote with you. And, you know, I think about myself, I'm always wearing dresses. That's my go-to in the summer, is either a maxi dress or a dress like I have on today, my mini Zara dresses. And I just think this is so summertime, you know what I mean? Or you could wear it to the beach. It does have kind of like a, it's kind of like a windbreaker fabric on the inside. It does not have a pocket. It is very simple. So I still think it's kind of expensive, but I think it's fabulous. And I could not, the only reason I picked purple is because I've always loved lavender, but the bright coral color, pinky coral color, is really pretty too. So I wanted to show you that. So let's go ahead and do my outfit of the day. And it is this, I don't know, I think I have shown you this dress in one of my Zara hauls, but it's just a little Zara dress. I am wearing that lively strapless bra. So far, so good. I love that it's not giving me over boob. It's not, I mean, it's just so far so good on it. I think it's the second time I've worn it, and this is a nude one. And, oh, I don't even have my right shoes on yet. I'm going to wear these shoes. It's hard to go up and down the stairs when I'm loading stuff up and down here. It's hard to keep your fancy shoes on the whole time, so I usually just bring them up here. Okay, so here we are. Here is the total picture. Whole Zara outfit here, as usual. And for my jewelry, I have on something special today. Where is the box that came in? This is a special, like, what am I trying to say? Collaboration that Jenny Bird did with another designer. And I saw this on her Instagram and I loved it. I was so happy they ended up sending it to me. This isn't sponsored. They just sent me the necklace. It is so versatile. It comes apart and it has like an extender. So you can use part of it for an anklet, the pearl part for a bracelet. You can do all kinds of stuff with it, but what I just like it like this. I like how it's sweet and edgy all at the same time. And that's kind of how Jenny Bird's jewelry is. So I went ahead and wore some of her earrings that I love, the pinky ring, and then the other necklace you guys have seen. This goes with that ring, I believe, and it has a really pretty chain. It's hard for me to see what you can see. And let's see, my watch, you know, my nail polish. I do still smell that fragrance, but I think I didn't get this thinking I was going to wear it and I was going to get lots of compliments and everybody was going to smell me. I was going to smell so good. I got this for myself. I actually got this for when I get out of the shower. I just got it because I just love the idea of it. I've always loved the way skincare smells and that whole, I don't know, getting ready and being a woman. That's what it smells like. It smells good. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Have a great weekend, and I will see you. I'll probably see you on Sunday, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.